Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, I'm feeling like a very dominant, okay, very victorious energy coming in, okay, especially with this guild card coming up first, all right? Something about things are unreachable, something is unreachable as the word coming through, okay? And it appears that you or someone has stepped into a lane, okay, where the people around them who doubted them, okay? I'm hearing something about people who doubted you have to look up just to see your shadow, okay? I don't know why. I also heard look down as well. So maybe they were looking down at you or something at a period in time. Okay, that might be of significance. Maybe you felt like people were having some sort of superiority complex over you. Okay, that might resonate. So, yeah, let's dive into the reading. Okay, so something about their spiraling. Okay, maybe people wanted you to feel guilty about your accomplishments, try to disrupt what you are trying to do. Okay, but it feels like in the starting position, you felt almost responsible or at fault for something for a period of time, or they try to paint a picture of you feeling at fault about something, okay? Maybe they just wanted you to pick up the pieces, okay? Maybe make you feel like you're ignored or something like that. Maybe it's like something to do with reputation, something to do with authority. But it kind of feels like people were speaking down on you, towards you, okay? And maybe you're realizing like, I don't know why, but I'm hearing something about people speaking down to you, realizing you're completely out of their league now, is what I'm hearing, okay? Because it's like you're going from guilty, happy to hopeful. It's like you're now able to bust out of this cage, is what I'm hearing, okay? Something to do with that, because it feels as though they tried to create this map for you that's like failure is a part of it. Failure is a part of your journey, okay? It kind of is like individuals were previously underestimating you, okay? Underestimating your capabilities. So it left you in some sort of almost like a, I don't know why I heard upheaval. Something where it's like you couldn't see the light ahead for a period of time in your existing landscape. Or maybe you were in the tunnel for so long and you had to kind of peruse your way into finding almost like access out of this cave with no, it's almost like a labyrinth with no map almost, okay? Almost feeling like you're outmatched, okay? But it's like they tried to put all of these blockers in your way, okay? But it's now they're like watching your ascent, watching your recent moves, okay? And I'm hearing that they're in silence right now as a result, because I'm hearing the darkness doesn't last forever. But I also heard something else with that, like almost like something about the cold never lasts, my darling. Okay, it only teaches us how to heal, okay? Or teaches the heart how to burn. It's almost like that, where it's like while they were assuming that you would just stay at their level, okay, forever, is what I'm hearing. Almost like they were almost like one level up from you, but they were expecting you to stay at that level and never surpass them. But now it's kind of like you're not at that level anymore because you're elevating, okay? And it's like in order to rise up, you had to slow down. So it's almost as though once you've learned your lessons, I'm almost hearing like karmic lessons, karmic debt, you were able to overcome new challenges, life's challenges, okay? The rat race is what I'm hearing with this treadmill, okay? Where you didn't have to outrun things anymore. You didn't need to, I don't know, I'm hearing gasp for breath, okay? Now it's like the clock isn't ticking anymore in the existing undercurrent, or that's what was affecting you for a period of time. But now it's almost like you're rising and you're coming through with some sort of disruption, okay? That it's almost like breaking their sense of authority, their sense of superiority, okay? It's making people have to have like almost like a hard reset about you, about how they're going to maneuver with you. But it's also going to give you a reset, you know? A happy reset, a joyful reset, something that's going to make you feel very content in your atmosphere, okay? But it's like you're turning everything off, is what I'm hearing. It's like but at the same time, while you're turning yourself off, you're turning yourself back on again. It's like a power plug situation where it's like you might have a technical issue and people are like, oh, did you plug it like out? Like, did you like plug it out, plug it back in? And you're just like, you do one of those, you know? And so it's now it's pretty much giving you that opportunity to be optimistic again, to keep going, okay? To almost go through this I don't know why I heard full cycle reset, a full cycle journey, okay? It's like you feel closer than you think you ever were before. Now that you're able to step into some sort of abundance plant the seeds of your prosperity, you're now kind of like feeling like, I don't know why, I kind of feel like you're feeling things out again. You're kind of going through some sort of path where you're like, okay, is this the right path to take? Is it not? And if not, you're gonna like, I'm hearing divert, go the other way, okay? Because you have full faith in certain directions. It's like you don't need to solve everything today. That makes a lot of sense. You're just stepping away from certain paths that weren't serving you, okay? But I am hearing though, as you're stepping away from certain situations, people are realizing that you never wanted what they wanted, is what I'm hearing, okay? It's like they're realizing that your circle is changing, your social hemisphere is changing, your standards are changing, your standards are rising, even, okay? And it's like rising so much so that you're able to plant multiple seeds of abundance, be fully adaptable, and kind of just keep building and juggling your options as you go. I don't know why. I just feel like Seven of Cups energy, but at the same time, that's also like spell worky, you know what I mean? Where people just try to put too much on your plate, you know? Yeah, it's like existential crises. People try to put you in that, okay? So stay hydrated, stay mindful of how you are, perusing or showing up in your atmosphere. It's almost as though people want to keep you in a dehydrated state, a state of desperation, because they're realizing they don't have, I don't know why, they're trying to get their lick back. They're trying to have control over you. They're trying to almost like keep you under their ropes, under their wing, okay? But yeah, you no longer have to worry about that because they don't have the leverage anymore to get your attention, okay, is what I'm hearing. It's like what they've got going on just doesn't align one-to-one with what you have going on, you know what I mean? So yeah, right now you're full of confidence, okay? You, even if you're faking it till you make it just a little bit, you're up in your wardrobe, you're looking better, you're feeling better, okay? Your confidence is growing with practice. I'm hearing some of you are doing mirror magic, you're taking care of yourself, okay? And they're feeling so outmatched right now, okay? Because you have a new reputation, you have a new look, you're upgrading yourself, okay? And they're feeling almost like why they are left behind vibes. You know what I mean? They're questioning it. They're like, why are you ignoring us? Why are you leaving us behind? It's having them spiral into some sort of catastrophe. I'm hearing they're having midlife crises. If they wanted you to go through that, now they're going through that, okay? And now really I'm hearing the moral of the story is, I almost wanted to say lesson of the story. It's like you had to go through some sort of karmic lesson, but it's like you learned your lesson, you overcame it in a lot of ways, okay? You were able to overcome some sort of, I don't know what it is, it almost feels like some backlash from the community, but nonetheless, you're going to be able to love yourself again. It's like you're learning to love yourself again despite the hecticness of the environment around you, okay? So be kind to yourself because you deserve the same kindness, okay? It's almost as though it's like maybe you felt like you maybe like a people pleaser for a little bit. Maybe you felt like you had to appease everybody. But the universe is pretty much saying like, no, it's time to focus on you going forward, okay? So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.